I think taking the overall title is almost too much for anyone else.
Well, it certainly seems to be, Josh. If we take a look back at Matt Bevilacqua's form thus far this season, Matt Bevilacqua has had 1 win and 3 seconds through 4 rounds. So in great form, hasn't finished outside the top 2 so far this season.
Oh, put your money on him, at least for the place. Oh, Jackson Borg missed it there. He's the fella on the end with the green board there. He definitely missed the start and not what you wanted. The boys are off and away, and not like the girls. It doesn't seem like they've run down into the rip. Hayden White got the best of the starts, and the White in the centre there still bunny hopping, kneels up and over, and he looks like he may have the best of it, but maybe TJ Hendy's going with him. Both men lean back, up and over, and start to get into their work here. It looks like on the top side there, Schaefer has gone into the lead with a couple of big, strong strokes there. He's doing a very, very good job, the man from Coogin Headlands, but he's forced to sit and pop. Hayden White doesn't have to on the whiteboard there, and then in the centre, they're all over each other there. Cody Innes struggling to get in a little bit of clean water there, but White's got the lead at the moment. Corey Fletcher just above him, and the rest of the boys chasing very hard as Campbell Guthrie has come from nowhere to suddenly lead at the back bank.
Well, it was Luke Schaefer who looked as though he was going to sneak through, Josh. He was almost out, then got clipped by one and dragged back another 5 or 6 metres, which put him back into the middle of the field and allowed Campbell Guthrie to come through as Max Brooks gets belted in the middle of the field.
Brooks is not having a good day. I think he knows that is almost all she wrote at this point, because he doesn't look too keen to really get things moving right now. But out the back, they go into that, well, flying V formation at the moment with Campbell Guthrie in the lead. Then Reece Burrows hot on his tail from the Noosa Club. Jamo Porter on the top side, the green board. Hayden White working his way into second on the white there. Charlie Brooks on the orange board. Corey Fletcher, his white board. And Matt Bevilacqua close to striking distance down there as well. He's doing a very, very good job as Joel Erskine gets into the mix, and I didn't really see much of him early on, but he's got off to a great start, the man from Tugan. We can see him in the background there. He's got off to a flyer, and he's going to get himself into this front pack full of the best board paddlers in the country.
Well, Erskine's decided he's going to do it his own way and has done that, although seems to be dropping a little bit back through the pack as he looked as though he was on level pegging with Charlie Brooks. And heading into the first can, Charlie Brooks has had a big move up the inside onto the tail of Campbell Guthrie, but a little bit of a hold up there around the can has allowed Guthrie to start to sneak away.
Well, there's a group of 9 at the turn. TJ Hendy's tacked onto that, so it's Guthrie in 1. Brooks has gone into 2. Hayden White, Corey Fletcher in 3 and 4. Bevilacqua and Erskine 5 and 6. 7 is Jamo Porter. 8 is Reece Burrows, who seems to be going backwards, but he's gone around the outside. TJ Hendy's in 9. Then we go 10 is Schaefer. He's got himself into this race and back onto the group as they start to come together. They've slowed down around the can, and at the moment, Campbell Guthrie hasn't looked back and hasn't looked like being passed, but just as I say it, Charlie Brooks comes up alongside him, and so does Hayden White.
Well, Hayden White starting to work home very, very fast, but have a look on the bottom of your screen. Matt Bevilacqua, the current board series leader, is working his way into this race very, very quickly.
They're coming from everywhere out the back. Jamo Porter, TJ Hendy got a run. So did Reece Burrows, but our 3 out in front, and for the first time, our leader isn't Campbell Guthrie. Bevilacqua, he hasn't finished outside the top 2 all summer long. He looks like he's going to try and get another one. There's a wave on the top side, but Guthrie's going to pick it up. Brooks will get it as well. Will Hayden White, but Bevilacqua, it looks like it's filling up down here. It looks like it's filling up for them. Brooks is off. Bevilacqua's off as well. White and Guthrie are the only 2, and it's a race in 2 here. Bevilacqua will have his worst result of the summer so far because he's not in the top 2, and it's going to come down to Guthrie and White. On the wave behind, there's a few there as well, so let's wait and see. It's time for a sprint up the beach. Hayden White is one of the fastest men in the sport. Campbell Guthrie's younger. He's hungrier at the moment. He's off first as well. Puts his board into him. He looks like he stole something. Campbell Guthrie's got away from him. He's got that huge gap. The long legs. The young gun's going to get there. You can see the power he's putting in. He wants it so very bad, and he's going to get it. Campbell Guthrie did everything right, deserves it. Gets a win in the first National Real Estate Male Board Race ahead, and Hayden White. Oh, the sprint's on. Alex Wright comes from nowhere. The long distance specialist gets it done in the sprint there. Alex Wright, his first podium in a long, long time. What a performance from him. So Alex in 1 and 2, split by Hayden White. What a round for the men from the Sunshine Coast in the yellow caps. A great result there. Joel Erskine, Charlie Brooks finished outside the top 10. Tough for them. They deserved more.
First National Real Estate Round 5 winner, Service Paradise, Campbell Guthrie, mate. What a finish.
Yeah, it was. I knew I had to get up and early and go because I know Whitey's one of the fastest on the beach. So, yeah, it was a crazy finish.
What's crazy finish? Let's talk about the start as well. It's really important to get across this bank nice and quick.
Yeah, my coach told me to back myself because I got, long legs and I'm pretty quick. So just keep running as far as I could.
Now, you're a great board putter, mate. We've seen that throughout this series this year and in previous years as well. What does it mean to win our first National Real Estate board race here?
It means a lot. I actually won Surfers last year as well, so back to back. I knew I could do it, so I just had to back myself and hope everything went right.
Back to back when backing yourself, Campbell Guthrie moves into second place overall, and despite getting fifth, Matt Bevilacqua is still a mile ahead, and I think that's all she wrote. He will be the first National Real Estate Male Board Champion for 2018-2019. Congratulations to the man from Tasmania.